I'm gonna beat him. He does that. Well, looks like we did we just do this again? Didn't we do this earlier, guys? Seems kind of familiar, doesn't it? Seems like we've been here before. How's everybody doing? I have been on the phone, the internet, the computer, and everything. It's been crazy trying to get just this one video out, guys. And this is the second time I've had to upload and release it. So, yeah. If you haven't, if you've seen the video, rewatch it, please. Let it play in the background, turn it on, just let it play, whatever. They're trying to kill the analytics on it. It's what they're trying to do. If everybody watches it at once and hits the like and everything, we get really high analytics, which pushes it. If it's slow and they can spread out the views, they can kill the video. So if you have seen it already, watch it again if you don't mind. Give it a like. Make sure your like's there. Give a comment. Let it play in the background. That'll push the algorithm and will blow this video up everywhere where they don't want it. If we can get it to go out so far to so many people, you can't retract it. Once it goes out there, it's out there. So Britain, Poland, everybody, they're grabbing it right now. I looked at the analytics, and they are reaching out right now. They're grabbing it. So we'll get this thing rocking out there before long. All right. Yeah, Janice is right. They are. We've took a lot of hits tonight just from what I've done behind the scenes, been on the phone, been on the computer, everything they've done. But we're back. We ain't giving up. Just like it says at the bottom of the screen, we're not giving up. We're not going to quit. There is no way we're going to give up and quit on this video. I've got a year into it, guys. We cannot quit on a year. All right, looks like Kirk's joining us. I see him backstage now. We'll be bringing him out front here in just a second. He'll probably hopefully have information on Cal, if Cal's going to be able to make it. Let me go ahead and let's get Kirk out here with us.
Good evening, brother.
How's it going, Kirk?
It's going good. Sorry I'm late. I had finished dinner. Had a piece of... Yep, for dessert, I just had a piece of chocolate silk pie and just couldn't put it down. Had to finish it.
I had white homemade beans. It was delicious.
Very good.
Have you heard from Kurt?
Pardon?
Have you heard from Kurt?
From Kurt?
Or Cal, sorry.
Cal? No, I haven't. Last I heard, he was still driving his wife around. He's, I assume, going to get here as quick as he can, though.
Okay. People are saying they're getting background sound on you.
It's off now.
I don't use the ear pods. A lot of people do, and I guess they make it really, really loud. I might need to get me some so I can hear.
I actually have to turn my volume down to 20% to be able to use them.
Really?
Yeah.
That may be what I need.
Hell, I'm hard of hearing anyway, so they work good.
I've been so many names within the last hour talking to people, trying to get things back up, trying to get everything reloaded, get it back out there. We're back out there, and nobody has touched the video right now. So I'm looking at the live stats right now. We are running in the green on the new release.
Good.
So that's good news.
I do know that there were some people that were able to download it, and then some were not able to download it.
Yeah, I got a lot of people saying that.
And I mean, is it YouTube selecting who they think should have it, or what the hell is it?
I don't know, but it's going everywhere right now. I talked to some subscribers, emailed me from Poland, Britain, over in Europe areas, and they have downloaded it and are sharing it to their platforms. So it's worldwide.
Good.
It's worldwide.
Good.
Yeah, I would say in another hour it'll be untouchable. It'll be unretrievable.
Wonderful.
So, Sky King, you see what he says? We should be at his house.
Nothing wrong with that.
Oh wait, this. Yeah.
Janice in here tonight?
Yes, I seen her in here. Yep, there she is. I see her right there. Okay, people are saying if you download it from YouTube, they can still delete it. So you will need to put it on a hard drive. Don't keep it downloaded to YouTube.
Okay. I know if you save it from YouTube, they can delete it, but I thought if it's downloaded, it's actually in your device.
Wow, look what Sugar Britches said. I tried to download it and YouTube wanted me to have to pay for the download.
Really?
Wow. That has never happened.
Good old YouTube.
Where is the video or video link? The video is on my YouTube page. You can find it under the community or on the Facebook page, right on the front up in the announcements. She says, "Hey y'all, I've watched it and I totally believe, and I hope that they reopen the case." It'll be hard to reopen the case because key figures on both sides, the investigators and the suspects, are all deceased, except for very few. Scared Silly said she downloaded it.
Yep.
Oh shit.
And then Janice, she's making a lot of sense too.
Oh, I'm sure that answer probably is no.
Yeah.
Remember, YouTube's in business to make a profit, and they don't care who they screw to do it.
They're making people, everybody's saying that they're making them have YouTube Premium to be able to download it.
Really?
I've never had to have YouTube Premium to download any video. But if you don't want something out.
That's what I was just about to say. I'm surprised it's been out this long. You know, I really figured within the first hour of it being out last night, it would have been deleted.
Wendy said the video definitely gets a thumbs up.
Good deal.
So what'd you think? Have you got the chance to watch it yet, Kurt?
I have not. As soon as we're off here, I will be watching it. Like I said, I had to work late tonight. Very uncharacteristic for a Thursday, but because of people on vacation and then one guy having to go in because his fiance was having their twins. So we were so short-handed, you know, somebody had to stay and do the work.
Lenita Bryant gives us a whole lot of thumbs up.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Truthfully, I can't wait to watch it.
It's pretty deep. It's like an hour and 17 minutes.
So what?
It's an hour and 17 minutes runtime. Lanita, he's doing better. For those of you asking right now, my uncle had a heart attack, and I'd asked for prayers and a short. And as far as I know, he's still doing good. He he's ornery enough. He's strong enough. I know he'll come home, but he's going to have some tests done today, and then we'll know more later. But he's up talking and everything, so
good.
Yeah. We have a new person in here I haven't seen tonight. Here's one. Malibu Sky. I don't think I've seen her on here before. Oh no, look at this. Shelly had to download it twice to get it.
Hi, Shelly. Yep, she's one that told me she downloaded it. I wasn't aware that it took twice for it to actually go through, but yes, God is great.
For sure. And we just got a new member. Welcome, Robin.
Welcome.
We appreciate that. We've been getting a lot of members lately.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Sky King wants to know how to join the channel. You probably know more about that on your end. I don't really see it. I see it differently than you all do from my side.
Okay, probably the easiest thing to do is when you go to one of the videos, right? When you look right below the video, there's the option for share, option for download. Well, between the actual video and where those options are, there's a little button that says join. You just absolutely hit that, and that does it. You're 10 miles from the location of the murders. You were 3 when it happened.
Pyromedic probably heard and seen a lot of scary things too.
Yeah.
April Black, thank you very much for the super sticker.
Thank you.
Janice says you cannot join from an iPhone. If you have an iPhone, it does not give you that option.
Okay, well, I've never had an iPhone, never will have an iPhone. So that much I would not have known.
I heard a little bit of a conversation the other day about an iPhone. I'm just going to say two things that they said. All-seeing eye and an apple with a bite out of it.
Yep. Exactly right. And if you use a infrared camera, you can actually see it taking your picture about every 9 seconds.
Wendy, what kind of recap was you wanting to know? Did you want to know about the trouble I've went through while posting it, or do you want to know something specific about the investigation? Put it in capital letters on the next one that you want to see so we can catch it in the chat. I'm a little slow if I miss something. Malibu Sky says, I'll join when I can. I'm on limited income and too injured to work, disabled, but I will get rid of this diagnosis. Malibu Sky, we don't expect you to join at all. You're just as part of it as anybody else. And a like, a subscribe, and a comment is all we ever ask or expect. The people that do, the members, they're blessed to be able to do it. That blesses us, and everybody gives a blessing in a different way. Okay, Wendy, that's fine if you can't use caps. Just I'll catch it. Just send it through. I'll be looking for you. We're watching for you. Here we go. Kimmy's going to help us with the iPhone problem. Right here. Oh, it won't. It don't want to put her up there. There she is.
There we go.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yep. I'll stick with my Android.
All right, Sky King. Sky King has an iPhone, so there's the information. Sky King, just let me know whenever you have it, and I'll try to hold that there for a little bit for everybody with an iPhone, so y'all can see it. I tell y'all something pretty weird around here that's going on. People are finding wild hogs in their yard, gutted with no internals.
Imagine that.
They're leaving the backstrap though. That's the best part.
Yeah, you know quite well, just as well as I do, that it's not a normal animal doing that to them.
No, because they said they're cut all the way from down between their legs, all the way up to their chinny chin chin. I had to.
I know you did.
He says it's an iPhone 10. I wish I could help you, Sky King. I don't know. I have this Android, is what I use. Malibu. Oh, there we are. It could be a variety of things. It could be Bigfoot's werewolves. Salty Mama liked it. Oh, where you at, Cal? You're missing all the fun. But I understand if he's got his wife out running around with him.
Yeah, last I heard, like I said, she wanted him to take her for shaved ice.
That's a good man.
Yep. It was hot enough for it today. It was 92, 93 here, so.
You guys are fairly close together, right?
Yeah.
I'm showing 84 degrees where I'm at right now is the temperature at 8:30 at night.
Yeah, it's down to probably 80, 78, somewhere in there. It's fairly nice right now.
My humidity is 76%.
We're a little bit lower.
I'll send you some.
No, thanks.
Janice says there's dogs and coyotes being killed and left by people's doors also, but the news isn't reporting on it. Wow.
Is that by where you're at, Janice?
Hey. We're fighting over the food.
Well, I'm getting ready to go visit Shelly. She says it's 54 degrees up there in Colorado.
Yeah, been there to Colorado Springs a few times.
Well, Lanita says
beautiful.
Lanita said she'll send you a free kitten.
No, thanks.
Okay, they're wanting me to get serious now. Since the video dropped, I can go, I guess, as deep as we want to go tonight. According to the eyewitness, rituals were being performed at the property adjacent to the Girl Scout camp long before the little girls were murdered. Allegedly, the three suspects were involved in the rituals and had planned their sacrifice ahead of time. The duct tape and other items that were going to be used in the murder that night were already placed underneath tent 8 before the girls ever arrived. I know that's bothersome. Those little girls, in my opinion, were never meant to go home.
No.
Another thing, and this is all speculative, my hypothesis would be that Will Height would have been a suspect to me, and I believe that she could have allegedly been part of it because she was the one that had the list of the girls that was coming. She was the one that was going to place the girls in the tents. The letter said that there would be, that they said, we're on a mission to kill 3 girls before the girls ever arrived. 4 girls were placed in each tent that night. The furthest tent away, which was tent number 8, had 3 little girls placed in it, 8, 9, and 10 years old, which were the youngest of the Girl Scouts that would arrive. They were also blocked by the shower from staff.
Right.
Staff could not see the tent from their where they were staying. It was, from what I had read and investigated, they had 40-some staff on site. Not one staff member stayed with any of the girls that night on a stormy, dark night on one of their first nights at the camp. Those little girls, during the night, staff heard a girl yell for her mommy. Will Height went out and was investigating with her flashlight and heard what she described as a guttural sound. The guttural sound, she believed, was something that was not human. Me and her have different opinions on the sound that she heard. She believes what she heard was non-human. I believe what she heard was the little girl being strangled to death. Later on that night, she's laying in her bed. She continues to hear these noises on a dark, stormy night in the woods with no lights. And she lays down and goes to sleep. My opinion again, you don't go to sleep hearing those noises unless you know what's coming and you're not in danger.
Right.
Later on, she makes the statement, I wish I would have never have fell asleep. I would have said, how did you?
Yeah, really. I mean, that doesn't make a lot of sense if you want my opinion. It just, we know those killings were not silent. We know those little girls made noise as they were being killed. Somebody had to hear it. And yeah, I agree. That was probably one of the little girls being strangled.
Malibu Sky, you can call them a lot of names. To us, they would be Satanists, devil worshippers.
Yep.
But to them, what they believed they were doing was ritualistic, as they were using native beliefs. They believe in the dark magic and the natives, that the younger the person you kill, the more power you give.
The more powerful it is.
Yeah. Miss Wilhite watched the flashlight go through the woods and to those little girls' tent.
Big red flag right there. First thing she should have done when she saw that was go directly to it and find out what's going on.
She says, I can't hear too much. I have trauma from violent crime, so I don't know how much I can input. I'll share it out. Don't believe their lies. I have all evidence to prove my innocence. If you want to, you can email that to me. You don't have to share that publicly. You know, I don't know if she has children of her own. I do know that she moved on, worked in the police department, and then got her master's degree, I believe, in psychology. And I believe still works in law enforcement or with law enforcement. There was in the video, and I don't know if a lot of you caught this, but the wolf lady, the witness, said the sheriff and his deputies were at her house. The items that the sheriff laid on the table at her house were the same items that the police said they found in the cave that linked Leroy Hart to the murder. The deputy later, after she saw this in court, the deputy said he had also saw that picture, which was one of those items, in the sheriff's desk 2 years prior.
Yep. So, manufactured evidence.
He was looking for a conviction.
Yep.
And you know, it allegedly again, and if Will Hite was part of this, you can't rule out other counselors being part of it.
No. No, you cannot.
Allegedly, there was a counselor there that was a man dressed up like a woman.
Oh, my. You know, we really didn't have a whole lot of that back in 1977.
What was they doing it though as cross-dress, or was he doing it
cross-dresser?
Or do you think he was doing it to fit in to make the little girls gain his trust, thinking it was just another female counselor out there in the dark?
Well, that's a good possibility. But as I say, in 1977, you did not have that going on like you do today. So that would be my best guess, was that was just somebody that was dressing up to disguise themselves to be able to get close to those little girls.
That would be my thought, and I'd like to tell everybody in the chat right now two things. Number one, thank you all very much for rewatching it, hitting the like and commenting, because we are trending right now. We are all green. The video is totally trending.
Wonderful.
Number two, a lot of people cannot find the link. I'm going to post the link live in the chat right here to the video. Some people aren't finding it, so we're gonna put it right in the feed. Let's see here. Oh, that's loud. Wasn't expecting that. But they're going to make sure they get their commercial in there. Okay. Here we go. And if I can find our feed. All right, everybody. I'm going to drop the feed or the link to the video right now, so y'all will have it. It's right here, and it's on the way. It should be coming up anytime. But oh, here we go. We got a person sharing the video out right here. Well, it's not. See, it doesn't want me to share certain people tonight. I click on them, they disappear, and it moves them up the feed. I didn't have that trouble earlier. And it's just doing it on the main people, too. Amen. Yeah, no weapons formed against us shall prosper.
Correct.
Yeah, Tamara, I agree. I believe there was many people to blame, and I wouldn't. From what I'm hearing, it's still going on up in that part of the world today.
Hey, Tamara, didn't I just talk to you a little while ago?
She's the other Oklahoman, right?
Yep, I know.
You know, the only, they talk about the pole and the tent being snapped by something inhuman. They said a human couldn't have snapped it.
Right.
That's where the Googway comes in. And I have no doubt that there was definitely a monster there that night.
Oh, I'll guarantee you there was, and I'll guarantee you that Gugway was possessed. That was a demon that was controlling that Gugway.
Your turn to answer this question. The witness, no, she will not be on the videos. Her PTSD will not allow it. She doesn't even want to be contacted. She wanted to give her story and move on with life. Kirk knows that she's in protective custody right now.
Correct.
And that's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I probably should say about it. But
you're quite welcome, Salty Mama.
And I'm going to share the link one more time for everybody. This will be the third time. That way I get it out there for everybody. There we go. All right, the link's out. And oh, wow. We're trending very high right now.
Good.
Yeah. We're looking really good.
Good.
Yeah.
We should be at the point then where even if YouTube deletes it, it's going to always be out there.
Put it this way. The video's been out for 13 official minutes. It says completely, which means overseas and everywhere on the algorithm. We have over 1,000 views in 13 minutes.
Not too bad.
And it'll start picking up, I'm sure, even more.
Sure.
I think God will help us get the truth out also.
Oh, I agree totally. And another thing you also have to keep in mind is, yes, Poland wants to see it, but because of the time difference, right now, I'm not sure that anybody in Poland is going to be seeing it.
Right. And right now, we're running, lower than we was earlier. We had over, 400 at one point on one live. But also, you have to keep, in mind, also, right now, we have a lot of other channels that are running lives against us right now. Paranormal Roundtable came on the same time we went on.
Yep,
and,
sure did.
So there's other channels right now that are running with us. Check this out. Tito says, watching the video now and my mind is blowing.
Yep, I can imagine that. See, as I said, I haven't seen the video yet, but I know enough about what it's about and the facts of the case that I know it has to be fantastic.
Pyromedic, I want to catch you just a second after I answer this. I do want to put that up. That's important. Why are the Europe people so interested in this story? And that's a great question, too. And I want to try to grab both of these. The reason Europe is interested in this story is because it's the only proven story with an eyewitness where there was 3 murders with a cryptid involved. That's what makes it so very important.
Now, I will say that. Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say there is no other video that has an eyewitness to a murder with a cryptid allegedly involved.
Okay, I will say this. In Europe, there are a lot of cryptids. They do not get the coverage that they get over here. People want to know the truth about them. They want to know how to deal with these things. And, gee, it seems like as much as America is a very young country, even though our government will not do it for us, you have people out there that are dealing with these cryptids.
Right. Pyromedic says, between me and my wife, we knew all of the names and the families shared in the video. This evidence is 100% truth. It filled in the unanswered questions. Thank you, Pyromedic. I'm glad I was able to be a part of that. I would like to thank you, Wendy, for the $10. And thank you. I hope that it was a good enough job that y'all can learn something from it and the little girls can have a say. That was my goal.
Thank you, Wendy.
And let me roll down. Oh my goodness, I missed something. There we go. This was just in here. I'm just going to post it.
We knew they would be.
Tartan says, Kirk, you're spot on. We're not allowed to protect ourselves over here, so no need much of these creatures sharing the land as possible.
I actually, because of where I work, I have to deal with Poland somewhat. There's a factory over there that I deal with, and I have got to talk to several of the people there that, yeah, they do believe in the cryptids, no doubt, but as you said, there's not a whole lot they can do about it, and they like to hear about how America handles it.
And TCR, yeah, I've got right at a year on this case. So, like I said, you can go back and watch the Girl Scout playlist I have. It's got a lot of information in those too.
Yeah.
This guy Tartan said he's in Scotland.
Ah, very good. My family once was there. But we can't get into that too much until we get into that video.
Yeah, maybe Tartan could send us a little something good to drink. I heard Scotland.
Hey, I like that.
I heard Scotland's got some good soda pop over there.
Yes, they do.
That's the Irish part in me.
Hey, Scotland, and then Ireland, and then America.
He said, for our part of the world, it's like hearing from a witness to the Jack the Ripper case.
I can believe that, and I can understand that.
Kimmy says, I have already watched it twice, and I will be making a comment again. It was such a great video. Thank you very much, Kimmy, for your support and for your comment. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, wonderful, Kimmy. I appreciate it.
Wendy, with another $10. Thank you, Wendy.
Wendy.
Yeah, We have the best. We have the best ones out there. I don't care what
Yes,
anybody.
we do. Yes, we do. We have the best audience. They're not just an audience, they're family members.
Oh yeah,
That,
absolutely. Sart says it took 3 legions to take down one village of dogmen. Wow. There you go, Kirk. You'll like that one, no doubt. This is a Kirk question.
yeah. Okay.
People get them confused sometimes, but St. Christopher was a Nephilim and St. Andrew was a, and I'm probably going to butcher that word, Cynophili? Cynophili?
Probably did a better job at it than I could. Now, people argue whether that was actually a dog man or whether that was a altogether different breed also. Unfortunately, there's really not proof going one way or another. And I personally am leaning toward, because of reports from so many different facets throughout the world, throughout time frame going 5,000 years back, that he probably was a dog man, because there are reports still to this day of some dogmen much more advanced than other dogmen. Now, dogmen, they can speak. There's reports of, and I'm probably going to get this wrong, Alexander the Great actually trading with them. And they were able to communicate just like you and I are talking back and forth.
And I want to thank Kimmy again for the $9.99 super sticker. Thank you so very much, Kimmy. That means a lot to us. And I need to put this up also. She's a woman. Tartan is a woman. Remember that, Kirk. I keep thinking Tartan is a man. I don't know why I do that. But Tartan is a woman.
Tartan, I will remember that.
Was it like she spoke about the start of the video where family is gifted parts of a larger plot of land? Dollhouse Madam says. Was it like she spoke about in the start of the video where family is gifted parts of a larger plot of land? Well, you have to understand, in that part of the country, it's still common to practice native beliefs.
Very common.
Yeah, I don't think it would be anything to do with gifting the land per se. I think it would be more about the lineage of the people and their beliefs, and whoever had the best property to be able to do this in seclusion is what they would probably use.
Right.
And this is pretty interesting. Sart says werewolves can speak English, reptilians can speak English, some of the Sasquatch can speak English. The Fae can also speak English and use telepathy. The fish people can use telepathy.
I hate to say it, but never encountered a fish person. But yes, the majority of them can speak English if they are interacting with English speaking people, but they also speak other languages also.
Tartan said, "You got me paranoid about my hairy chin now." Wendy says, "Mike, do you mind if I record this on my phone?" Sure, go ahead. Absolutely. Not a problem. That's funny. That cracks me up. Well,
now we've also lately been encountering what sounds like owls, even during the day, but at the end of the hoot, it'll go into it sounds like a samurai talking, like Japanese talk, only very quickly. And you know that's not an owl.
right. I'm going to answer Sart's question uh, best I can. Let me think. I did mention a while back about doing a series on mermaids. And the reason that I had mentioned doing a series on mermaids is because a partner I had at the time was educated in that mermaids. She has now moved on. Um, I don't have the knowledge to be able to pursue the mermaids right now. I haven't read enough about them. That was something that was going to be shared between me and somebody else that we had planned on. That somebody else also was a big part of the investigation of the Girl Scouts when it first started. But she has moved on. I haven't heard from her. And if I hear from her again, I'll let you all know. But as of right now, mermaids would be way, way down the road. Dollhouse Madam says, "Why did the father allow the buildings to be on his land after the murders?" The father was friends with the police department, and that was his family that would have been involved.
Right.
That would be my assumption. Oh no. April Black says, "I will never fish again." Now you got me paranoid. Well, April, if they start bothering you fishing, throw them some fish. And if they, no, not really. That would be gifting.
Now, you don't want a gift.
I'll watch and comment as soon as it's over, says MRL. Yes, this was a very important part, and I wish Kurt could have already seen this part. Lisa got really upset remembering her dad's wound after seeing some of the horrors she's seen. It shows how bad the wound must have been. That bite must have had supernatural poison in it. The bite did not match any known animals. The bite, from what I understand, was more like a shark bite, an evil roll of teeth.
Yep.
That's that was very traumatic for her. Yes, April, the building was pretty bizarre. I thought that was really weird myself. And then they would make her go in that building, and that had to be hard on her. It just
Oh, you know that.
just adds to the trauma.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there any wonder she suffers PTSD?
It's like she had a wound, and they kept ripping the scab off of it. She she had it rough, no doubt. But um, it was terrible what she went through. Um, I hate it, and I think we've pretty much covered everything we can cover really tonight. We've been on an hour. Kirk needs sleep. He's been up for 3 days.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And we're holding all you guys up from going and watching the video again. So run in there, watch the video again, let it play, whatever. Make sure you hit the like, comment. Again, thank you so much. And don't forget, there's a second part coming out. This is only the first part.
Yep, and soon we will do the videos that I spoke about last night, and we'll release that as a 2-part series.
So I guess we'll let everybody go watch the video. You can get some sleep.
Sounds good, and I'll talk with you tomorrow.
All right, Kirk. And as we always say, guys, keep your head on a swivel. Don't be something's dinner. And until next time, God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.
God bless, and good night.